Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time. Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order. The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
I'll be waiting till we make it the day.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and will be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week. See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around, then you probably won't see him the rest of the day either. Shocking. I guess you're still new. You'll find out how strange everyone is around here sooner or later. What's with the funny look? Am I not strange enough for you? Name me an amnesiac that didn't have some crazy backstory. I already made up a few dozen for myself.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet. The universe is boundless, and trailblazing never ends. Even a lifetime isn't enough to explore every world. That's the beauty of the unknown. The meeting will start soon.
You're looking well. That I want to go to? My home world, I suppose. Sadly, its location doesn't appear on the Express's astral chart records, at least the ones that are undamaged. In any case, I do want to see some other civilizations before I go home. It'd be a crime to waste this opportunity on the Express. You're looking well. You better believe it. You guys really put on a show for Eurilo 6. I'm eager to join in. I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himiko said I...
See, it's like I said. I guess. To be honest, warp navigation meetings are basically just like that team building you're always going on about. You don't have to show up, but Himiko might be upset if you don't. Think about it. Don Hung's the one managing the archives. He'll already be clued into our next destination. Himiko and Welt know already, of course. So it's just me and you in the dark.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng. What do you think about all this? I like the way you think.
How could the mighty Xianzhou Alliance be breached by a Stellaron? It's fair to say that it ranks highly among the known forces in the universe. The path of the hunt is narrow and doesn't stand out among the other paths, but the Alliance enjoys the direct blessing of the Eon. The 6 great ships of the Xianzhou are like brothers in arms. Its power is much greater than those factions that simply draw their strength from the paths themselves. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
Did you notice that Kafka didn't mention anything to do with you? Stellaron hunter implanted you with a Stellaron. A move like that hints at a far-off purpose. Everyone says that Elio can foresee the future, and that every step of his schemes is a foreshadowing. You must be extra vigilant. Kafka won't always turn a blind eye.
This is big. I guess it doesn't matter if I tell you now. Our original destination was a place called Pinaconi. The records on the Express indicate that it's a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, that's how it was in the days of Akivili. When the Cancer of All Worlds broke out, the IPC lost control of Pinaconi, and the planet sought refuge under Cipe the Harmony. Now it's a member of the family. Pinaconi is holding an event, and the family sent an invitation to the Express. Himiko intends to accept the invitation, so we were planning to travel there as guests, not trailblazers. But alas, for now we're changing our bearings and heading for the Xinzhou. The Alliance is made up of 6 great ships, all following Lan the Hunt. Its mission is to eliminate the Eon of Abundance. Lan doesn't rank among the more powerful Eons. The concept of the Path of the Hunt is narrow. But in contrast with the other Eons, they pay close attention to mortals. Lan grants strength to the Xinzhou Alliance without reservation. It follows that the Alliance's Marshal and 6 generals are in no way inferior to Lord Ravager's. Something's not right. The Xinzhou has Lan the Hunt's blessing. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons, which means either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Xinzhou Luofu.
Kafka? Ugh, Pom-Pom doesn't like her. She smells of danger. Still, a trailblazer should choose their goal and the road they take to get there themselves. That's the creed of the great Akivili.
Nice.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge. Marge told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck. I'm forbidden from setting foot.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this? Taking things seriously all of a sudden? Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against. Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me, one for Don Hung. 3 altogether. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
I'm forbidden from setting foot.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou La Fu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the La Fu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1... Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the 2 of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport, Starsky Vin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off. This time, you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you. You could say he keeps his cards close to his chest. If you ask him, he'll just tell you about how he worked in animation. But that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I do.
All this universe, and we just happened to bump into a Xianzhou ship that Don Hung spent time on? Oh, that's gotta be fate. I wonder what Don Hung's stories await us. That guy sure has a mysterious past. We gotta take this opportunity on the Luofu to dig into it. I knew you'd be excited. Check out the master of gossip over here.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to do down there.
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is... precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Up ahead. Up ahead.
careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Time for a shot.
Lands at the ready.
Try that again.
Nap time. Naughty child.
Told you I could fight.
Haven't learned your lesson?
You can't run!
That's better. I'm fine.
My turn!
Thank you.
I'm on guard.
Try that again.
Time for a shot. I'm fine. Thank you. Even a little strength comes in.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there! We need your help! Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
It's time.
You can't run!
That'll take more.
Tough luck running into me!
Fight to win.
Try that again!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed, I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Naughty child. Nap time.
My turn!
I'm on guard. Hit!
You can't run! Try that again!
That'll take more than medicine.
Tough luck running into me!
Your number is up.
Lance at the ready.
You can't run!
Nice teamwork.
Here!
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Nap time.
My turn!
Haven't learned. A delicate operation.
少し皆様に手伝ってほしいことがあります。
え？手伝う？うちはやらないからね。気をつけないとすぐに運気軍のお兄さんがうちらを取り押さえるんでしょ？
ああ、さっきのは私の出現です。本気にしないでください。ほら、この先の道が塞がれていますでしょ。おそらく駐屯していた兵士がコンテナを集めてバリケードにしたみたいです。ご冗談を。こんな大きなコンテナ、ここにいる全員で押しても動きませんよ。皆様の力を甘く見ているわけではありません。ただ 何かの拍子でぎっくり腰にでもなられたら悔やんでも悔やみきれませんから。私の記憶が正しければ気玉棒のコンテナは操作台を使って移動させることができます。皆様が操作台を見つけて操作してくれれば私たちは先に進めます。どうです？簡単でしょ？私はか弱く能力もありませんので。
ほんと人を使うのが上手だね。
ここさえ抜ければ星座界にある船に乗れます。安全な場所に着けばコソコソする必要はなくなりますよ。
いい感じだ。
そういえばあんたいろいろ言ってる割に結局は恩をあだで返してるよね。うちらはあんたを助けたのに兵を使ってうちらを捕まえてるし、ようおじちゃんが交渉上手でよかったよ。
それは誤解ですよ。私にはどうしようもないのです。それにあなたが私の立場だったら同じことをしますでしょ。
確かにそうかもしれないけどさ、誤解されるのはやっぱり腹が立つよ。
孫悟の意志よ。てっ
悪い子ね。おやすみ。
たまには真面目にうちのとっておきを食らえ。
貴様らもう長くはない。
逃がさない。
まだ教訓を得。
殴ったね。
お注射の時間よ。おやすみ。
ついてないね。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。はっ。
先ほど言っていた性格ですが。
君は泉州の天白市に所属している。性格の脅威については知っているはずだ。
あ、はい。私はいろんな星に行っているので、性格の侵食による惨状も数多く見てきました。
孫悟の意志よ。
悪い子ね。これくらい貴様らに万倍の苦痛を。
ランス戦闘準備。
逃がさない。殴ったね。
おやすみ。
うちの出番。
戦うことでしょ。
逃がさない。
お注射ね。
ついてないな。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
真爱是我可就这点疼痛不足挂，将会痛苦万倍。
准备打针了，
该我出场了。
还没学到教训。
不许跑！你再打！
睡吧。
战斗才能取胜。
我来守护。
不许跑！
枪尖已经点燃，鸣枪冲锋！
尝尝本姑娘的厉害！
坏孩子们，睡吧。
还没学到教训。
打仗，时机来了。
这点疼痛不足挂，将会痛苦万倍。
我可就要。
算你运气不好。
战斗才能取胜。这份力量还能发挥些许作用。
存护之志。
我没事。
该我出场了。
谢谢。
齐枪备战。
你再打，
无可救药，睡吧。
算你们运气。
还没学到。
我来守护。
不许跑！该我出场。
以自己的意志抵达结局吧。
真碍事。无可救药，这点疼痛不足，将会痛苦万倍。准备打针了，睡吧。战斗残退，
齐枪备战。
你再打，
坏孩子，还没学到。这份力量还能发挥些许作用。
枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
无可救药，睡吧。
算你们运气不好。嘿，
战斗才能取胜。
不许跑！你再打，该我出场了。
我来守护。
不许跑！
准备打睡吧。
算你们运气。
大家小心，做好准备。
包在本姑娘身上。
该不会
更结巴。
不能大意。这点疼痛不足挂齿，你将会痛苦万倍。
尝尝本姑娘的厉害。该我出场了。
齐枪备战。
讨厌！
血气长存。
坏孩子呢？睡吧。还没学到教训。
枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
不许跑！
更前一传。
运气不好。不许跑！
这点疼痛不足挂，你将会痛苦万倍。
尝尝本姑娘的厉害。
看来是赶上了，这点心意而已，不必在意。我没事。
你在打？
我来守护。
吃药了，我没事，谢谢。
不许跑！
你们活不长了。
枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
是吧？战斗才能取胜。
你在打？
准备打针了。我没事。
该我出场了。
谢谢。还没学到教训。
尝尝本姑娘的厉害。
战斗才能取胜。
不许跑！
我来守护。枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
吃药了，
配合的不错。
还没学到教训。
你在打？不许跑！
坏孩子呢？
算你们运气不好。尝尝本姑娘的厉害。
这点疼痛不足，你将会痛苦万倍。
你在打？不许跑！
战斗才能取胜。准备打针了。
多亏你了。
齐枪备战。
该我出场了。
还没学到教训。没事。
你在打？
看来是赶上了，这点心意而已，不必在意。
配合的不错。
不许跑！
是吧？
我来守护。
你在打？
当前一传。
算你们运气不好。偶尔也该认尝尝本姑娘的厉害。
枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
战斗才能取胜。坏孩子呢？吃药了，我没事，谢谢。
不许跑！
看来是赶上了，这点心意而已，不必在意。
多亏你了。你在打？
齐枪备战。
还没学到教训。是吧？
好放下。我来守护。
准备打针了。
配合的不错。
不许跑！
枪尖已经点燃，银枪冲锋！
尝尝本姑娘的厉害！
战斗才能取胜。
机枪备战。
不许跑！
当前一传。
你再打！
还没学到教训。坏孩子呢？吃药了。我没事。你将会痛苦万倍。
我来守护。
尝尝本姑娘的厉害！你再打！
唉，一路过来可真不容易，尾巴毛都蹭掉了不少。哎呀，我的漂亮尾巴！好在这一路上虽意外连连，最后一节却没出岔子。恩公们瞧，这就是小女子说的驳船了。恩公不必担忧，身为节度使，新茶操舵可是咱们这行的必备技能。我本来是不担忧，但他一副胸有成竹的样子，我就还请各位船上稍坐，我们这就出发。那么，请允许小女子代表天博司，欢迎各位恩公光临新茶海。罗浮仙舟上举凡空域、航行和贸易事务，一应由位列6司的天博司主掌。作为最大的港口，新茶海也在我们之下。
不愧是什么斗士，说起话来好有气场。
见笑了。我负责接渡来往的商客，这些文绉绉的场面话，我隔三差五要说一通的。总之，到这就安全了。本该带大家游览一番，让小女子尽尽地主之谊。司晨宫，瞧见了没？城里最高的建筑，那儿就是天博司的总部。事不宜迟，咱们快些去吧。哎呀，不是我着急，是怕御空大人怪罪下来，小女子担不起这个责任。这么可怕？你不是说他为人很和善吗？
觐见6司，总得有些准备。庭云小姐放心，我们不去他处。劳烦你先通报一声，我们稍后在司晨宫门口等候。
嗯，好吧。
那位狐狸姑娘做事节奏太快，我都难以适应。也许是闲得太久了，抓住这点时间，好好喘口气吧。这会是我们唯一空闲的时光了。谈不上狡猾吧，他的考虑都以利己为第一出发点。遇到身份不明的可疑人士，做好防范是明智之举。随后的赶路，只能说他畏惧担责。想尽快把我们这个麻烦丢到上级头上去吧，又不是去对付他。放心，我们行事光明磊落。
在贝洛伯格，我们也挺光明磊落的。
别急，先给2位打个预防针。 接下来的夜剑环节，务必打起精神。
杨叔是担心这次面见仙州的长官，我们会重蹈贝洛伯格的覆辙吗？
不会，仙州联盟不至于如此失礼。但这位御空接见我们时，一定为什么我们选择这个时机来到仙州？我们如何得知这场灾变与星河有关？什么人向我们透露仙州的消息？回答若有不慎，很可能换来戒备与敌意，行事也会倍加困难。
这可糟了，我和他都是笨嘴笨舌，一不小心就说错话的类型。好主意，咱们两个在旁边扮演氛围组，替杨叔加油助威。
啊不，还是要车到山前必有路，你们不必为难。